Assalamu alaikum students, I am your science teacher. In this module, we are going to discuss chapter 6, Light and Shadows. Consider, we are in a dark room. Oh dear, we can't see anything. We need to switch on the lights. As we switch on the lights, there we go. Now we can see the things in our rooms. Now we will discuss about what is light. The brightness that comes from the sun or fire, etc., is known as a light. Here are sources of light that give us light. For example, lamp, TV, candle, torch, sun, moon, fireflies, glowworm. These all are the light sources that give us light. And these are not the sources of light, it only reflects. Now we will discuss about the characteristic of light. Light always travels in a straight line. Light can be reflected. Here reflected means the bouncing back of a light from a surface. Light can be bent or refracted. Refracted means it changes the path. It changes the direction. It means that light changes the direction. Now we will discuss about what is reflection. How does light help us to see things? Light will be reflected in the same direction if hit polished, smooth, shiny and flat surfaces. Reflection. Light bouncing back from a surface. We are able to see things when they reflect light into our eyes. Reflection. It is the bouncing back of a light from a surface. When a light falls on an object, the object reflects it. This reflected light reaches to our eyes and helping us to see the object or a material. How does light travel? Light travels much faster than the sound. For example, thunder and lightning start at the same time, but we will see the lightning first. Why? When a starting pistol is fired, we see the smoke first and then hear the bang. Because light always travels much faster than the sound. As an example, thunder and lightning, we will see first lightning and then we will hear the sound of thunder. And in the second example, we always see first smoke and then the sound of a pistol. Here is the rays of a light. Rays of light. You can see the lights that gives the rays. The picture below show examples of where we can see light's rays clearly. What do you observe about these rays of light? Do you notice that the path of a light in the pictures are straight? What does this tell you about how light travels? These examples illustrate an important property of light, that light travels only in a straight pathway. It always travels in a straight line. What happens to the line when it is reflected? We know light travels in a straight line. When it is reflected off a surface, such as a mirror or an object, the path of a light changes direction. Knowing this property of light, light has helped us in many ways. Mirror is an example of how this property is useful in our daily lives. Here are the example of mirrors. We see our faces in the mirror. We use rear view mirrors of a car. We use side view mirror of a car for a driving. Next, we are going to discuss about the periscope. A periscope is an instrument for observing things from a hidden position. It is made up of mirror placed at an angle of 45 degrees at each end of the tubes. Periscopes are used in submarines It is also ideal for looking over a wall or looking around a corner. How else do you think periscopes are used? Answer me. ठीक है? Next we are going to discuss about, have you ever wondered what the back of your head looks like? Is it easy to see it? Well, you can actually do so by using two mirrors. First, turn your back to the face, a wall mirror. Then with another hand, hold a mirror in front of you. Look into the mirror and you will be able to see the back of your head. Try it. Today your homework is, you have to do this question in your copies. Question is, what would happen if there were no light? Question 2, why do we see things? Question 3, what is reflection? And also draw a reflected light image. Question 4, what are some examples of natural light sources? What are some examples of artificial light sources? Question 6, what can you tell about the size of the image you see in the mirror? Question 7 is, what is the periscope? Question 8, have you ever wondered what the back of your head looks like? Is it easy to see it? Question 9, what happens if the car did not have rear view and a side view mirror? You have to submit this homework on your Wednesday. I am going to check your copies. You have to do these question answers in your copies, and also I am giving worksheet. You have to print it, solve it and paste it on your copies. Thank you.